What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with some Spider-Man 2. Oh man, I have some problems right now. I had a meeting today for a club thing, which apparently I'm now an officer for.
No.
Um,
Blockade? Too fast, guys. Way too fast.
and you're like, well, AJ, what the hell do you mean officer? It is a what my university has two. We have a coding club and a specifically like a cybersecurity club. They're, I don't want to say the same thing, but they are very similar. You know, a lot of crossover. You know, oh my god. People in one, people are in the other. I forgot to, I keep forgetting to parry. Well, apparently, you know, I told the president of the cybersecurity one, I'm like, hey, you know, you're looking for a PR guy to handle, you know, if we need to do flyers, we need to do whatever, because, you know, apparently now we're an official school club, so we get school funding and whatnot. We're not just a group of people who say we're a club. So, you know, we got to go through the whole school thing, so, you know, we need a PR person. And I'm like, well, you know, I did journalism in the past, and it's not the same, but I can do it. So if you don't have anyone who,
Heard a noise.
Tell me where your base is.
you know what I mean. All your paces belong to us.
This is definitely a hunter blind. Maybe I can find out if there's a base nearby too.
That was closer to somebody.
Did one of you call reinforcements? Cause not cool.
But yeah, long and short of it, I ended up being our PR guy, so I got to do that now. Just kind of, you know, pretty cool. What was I talking about? I was like, yeah, I had a meeting today, so yeah, it was just a club meeting, you know, normal day, and yeah, it wasn't a parry exactly, but it worked.
What were they guarding?
I totally lost my train of thought.
Come here, Birdie. Tell me a story. A map of a base. Any chance you can show me what's waiting for me there? If I disable that relay, they won't be able to call for backup. Nice. So
There we go.
there's two other blinds around Harlem, huh?
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Better scope
I
out
will
those
say
blinds.
that is something I like. I like how about this game is I really like how they fuse the two, or how they kind of fuse and make the side missions more of a story. I mean, it was that way in the first game, but there's a little bit more, more punch to it. Oh, Mysterium. Okay. What was I talking about earlier? I'm sorry. I keep losing my train of thought. I know. It's amazing. I can't. Come on, pop out. Pop out of the damn suit. Ah, there he is. I would so dress up one of my cats like that if he wouldn't destroy me. Like, I'm really sad. I went to... I put this out on the community tab on the YouTube channel. Oh, dude, the color scheme on that's really dope. I wanted to post a picture of my other cat, because I posted one of Buddy, my orange cat. But my black one, he did not want to be a part of this. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Oh, it's the homemade suit from the it's not the Tobey Maguire one. I like the Tobey Maguire one better. I love Spider-Man Noir. Oh, okay, that's cool. We're gonna go with that one for a little bit. Sorry, Danica, I'll pick you back up. There we go. I want that suit. Again, I lost track of what I was saying. God damn it. I'm sorry, I keep losing track of what I was saying. I drank an energy drink. You know, that was fun. Okay, let's see here. Focus reward for abilities is increased by 10%. No, I'll take Focus Strike. So yeah, you know, I drank an energy drink. It was good. It's one of those Monster Energy. Oh, what were they? They were the Monster Energy, like a Nitro or something like that. Which, oddly enough, contains milk. I would never have thought my energy drink contained milk, but there you go. Oh, what you got, Petey? Okay, so we got all that. Let's go back to suit tech. I've just not been upgrading this stuff. I will take increased damage to enemies in the air. I will take increase the health when a perfect dodge. Boost for stealth takedowns. Point jump be better. There we go.
All right, folks. Updates on the trial of the century. The people of New York versus Norman Osborn. You remember Devil's Breath, how Mayor Norman was indirectly responsible for poisoning the city a couple years back? Well, his
indirectly.
Justice down yet again.
If we're fair.
Our source inside the courtroom tells me they're bringing frivolous motions to prolong discovery. All love to my legal eagle friends, but some days you just gotta say it. Screw you, lawyers. All right, see you next time, kids.
I mean, that's kind of the... I mean, yeah, it's good lawyering, whatever. But yeah, I'm going all over the damn place. Maybe I shouldn't have had that energy drink. So I had that during my meeting, so I'm like, hey, you know, I'll grab lunch on my way home.
The other blind has gone silent. Could be nothing. They've been having a lot of interference.
I'll take down the blind later.
Well, I was gonna do that. I ended up just overshooting my jump. So yeah, you know, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll grab lunch on my way home, and
The spiders above us!
I thought I'd hit that eagle thing, but I guess it wasn't where I thought it was.
Reinforcements? Couldn't handle me yourselves?
Man. So yeah, I grabbed lunch,
All right.
came home, powered through a burrito, and now I'm in this like weird mode between like I'm kind of hyper, but I'm also kind of sleepy.
Is at this base?
I don't know.
Couple of webs should do the trick.
I was planning on playing some other stuff, but right now all I'm feeling is I just kind of want to Baldur's Gate and chill tonight. I know. Really, AJ, all you play is Baldur's Gate. Yeah, it's damn fucking good. There's a lot of stuff I really like out of this year, but Baldur's Gate, man, that is my game of the year. Dude, 2023's been... not where I wanted to go.
Jeez. These guys are uptight. Guess they know about the other two blinds.
You see the monitor?
The other two blinds are down.
Because of the spider. He's hunting us.
I already let the base know.
Find the spider.
You're done, hunters!
Eyes on tap.
Yeah, man, Baldur's Gate 3, easily my game of the year. Which, I've said it, man, this year has been just kind of a weird year for gaming.
Must have y'all scared if you need reinforcements.
Cut through those webs!
Hate you sword fucks. It's hold L1 to parry. I keep getting the button. I get the button press wrong. That's what keeps causing the problems.
Need backup. Time to hunt.
You can't just have invisible hideouts around New York.
Yeah, man. Like I was saying, 2023 has just been a weird year for the industry, in my opinion. It's one of those that I think the stuff that people were expecting to be dope kind of fell short. I'd kind of include this game in that. I mean, while this game has some really cool shit that I really like, I also give them credit for having Miles and Peter not be complete one-for-one, just, you know, they're the same model. They're actually, you know, they each kind of have their own style of combat. If you really watch them punch and kick and everything, it's similar, but not the same, and I like that.
God, what is this stuff?
This won't hold me long!
Honestly, thought she said, I thought she was about to say, "This world is on fire." But yeah, I mean, but there've just been some. There's been some really cool stuff that I think just kind of came out of nowhere this year. There's been some. And if you're gonna say, well, AJ, give us some examples. Off the top of my head, I honestly don't ask me right now, because I can't on either side of like what stuff I wasn't expecting to be so good, what then was awesome, and then stuff I was expecting to be good that it just kind of ended up being meh. I think Starfield ended up as a meh.
My Harlem?
Still like it, but I was hoping for a little better.
Oh, that's the abandoned school that my mom keeps trying to get repaired. That's their base? Someone
Okay, so we got the Hunter base figured out.
let them know school's out of session. For good.
There's a spider bot around here.
Let's go, Spider-Bot.
I also think this game has too many, like, ooh, hey, look, Into the Spider-Verse references. I get it. It was the, you know, the big thing, you know, it's like when Miles was, in Miles' launch title. I get it. They had an Into the Spider-Verse skin and everything for him. Which, I mean, was cool. It worked. The animation was dope, too, how they got the cel-shaded stuff into the game. They did something similar in the first game. With like, comic book cartoon Spider-Man was pretty cool.
Got a gift for you, Spidey! Got him right here!
You guys ever think about how we use food to describe money sometimes? Dough, cheddar, bread, bacon. It's interesting.
Is it? Is it really, Miles? Well, like I was saying, I feel like the Spider-Verse
That looks like one of Beck's Mysteriums.
references in this, it's like, oh, hey, check it out. This was from Spider-Verse. This is from Spider-Verse. This is from Spider-Verse. I get it. One of these, I'm trying to think how to phrase this. The movie came out close to the game, so I get it. You want a lot of stuff in there, but it's kind of like what they were doing with the Sanctum Sanctorum and everything. Like I liked the Avengers references and everything in the first game. Like, hey, look, Avengers Towers. Hey, we found the Sanctum Sanctorum. But now we're pulling Doctor Strange artifacts, and now Wong made not an appearance, but Wong made a sort of cameo in that mission with Black Cat. And then we have, and like I said, now with all the collectibles and everything referencing, it's like everyone is one for Spider-Verse. I don't know, like, come on, do some, like, maybe pull some from the some more from the comics, pull more from the comics, which was really cool about the first game. I think they had a lot of collectibles and stuff that was references from the comic books, and
That'll never get old!
Enemy north and west! The flame burns eternal!
ow, ow.
Now can we burn?
God damn. sense for combat's really off today. Yeah, whatever I was saying. It's not that I don't like the references or that they're bad or anything. It's just I feel like you're trying to do too much of, oh, well, look, Marvel's a big thing, and Into the Spider-Verse just came out. Like, and I totally get it, because, you know, both those properties are really cool. But, I don't know. I like I said, I'd like more references maybe to the old school comics, or to, you know, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. My personal favorite out of all those, I know I'm the fucking hipster out of this group. My favorite is the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man and the Amazing Spider-Man. Those were my favorites. Well, yeah, I stand by it. Because I think he captured the character of Peter Parker and Spider-Man the best. I really like Andrew Garfield, leave me alone. Not the best movies. Because I think the best, like, if I had to pick my favorite Spider-Man of any of them, it would be the first Sam Raimi one. I think that one was my favorite.
Need some help?
The Mysterium is infected with a virus or something, and it's trapped someone inside.
If you execute the breakpoint condition, the system should reset. Just try not to get hurt in the process.
How would I get hurt if it's just an illusion?
That, my friend, is what we're trying to find out.
Oh my god, it's Sword Art Online. Wait, does anyone notice that on the side of his headphones, it says Miles? Like, next time it zooms in, see if you can catch that. That's kind of weird. You think you wouldn't want that to say Miles?
Spider-Man. Here to play hero?
Oh, is this how we're gonna fight? Oh, this is actually really cool of how we're gonna fight Mysterio.
I don't know where I am. Help!
Just sit tight.
Also, that Mysterio design is fucking sick.
Spider-Man, what do you see in there?
Bunch of bad guys, including Mysterio.
I know this will sound odd, but Cole and I believe that this rogue Mysterio was created by whoever corrupted our Mysterio. They are trying to frame me by using weaponized illusions to torture people. We believe that if you defeat these anomalies, we will be able to save our hostage. And moreover, the more efficient you are at dispatching these anomalies, the closer we will be to figuring out what went wrong. That's why.
So I'm debugging code by fighting these weird green skull dudes? Okay.
I promise, this poison gas is not an illusion. Tick-tock, Spider-Man. I may be an illusion, but your pain is real.
Jesus. My flow is off.
I don't know where I am. Help!
I gotta say, I do like this. I'm probably not gonna shoot for gold on camera. I'll try and get them all on my own time, but...
But you... You felt that one, didn't you? I promise, this poison gas is not an illusion. Tick-tock, Spider-Man.
Not who I wouldn't hit with that.
Hope I don't die.
Try not to bleed all over my Mysterium.
That's it.
What? Disturbing.
I thought I was lost forever.
It's okay. It's over.
We have enough data for now. Feel free to try again if you have time.
And I'll do that stuff, like I said, off camera.
First things first.
Oh, okay.
First things first. We have to put together a pitch for investors. Wait, Cole, are you recording?
Yep, we're rolling.
I don't understand why we have to record all this.
Because we're all going to be famous one day. And our fans are going to want to peek behind the curtain, so to speak.
Ugh. Okay. Well, for the pitch, I can put together a prototype illusion that will blow your mind.
Great idea. We also still need to come up with a name for our attractions.
How about Mysteriums?
No. We will not use the name Mysterio in any way, shape, or form.
People are gonna call you Mysterio whether you like it or not.
But I am not Mysterio anymore.
Excuse me.
I am Quentin Beck, Master Illusionist.
Beck didn't want to be a bad guy anymore. Good for him.
I kind of like seeing the,
This is a project Betsy was passionate about. Unfortunately, more people are trapped in Mysteriums throughout the city. Oh, we must find out who's behind this and bring them to justice.
This whole Mysterium thing feels shady. But if there are people trapped, I gotta help them. And try to figure out what's really going on.
as I was about to say, I gotta say, I like how we're seeing some of the Spider-Man villains. But we're seeing them, you know.
Nah, man. No creepy hidden ambush spots in my town. Sorry.
But we're seeing them, you know, like, hey, we're trying to be better.
Train for this.
I don't know. I like it. It's nice.
Easy enough.
Okay, who's left?
Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. That was enough, I guess.
Yeah, I could have fixed it.
Alright, I keep getting distracted. Let's, do what I was initially supposed to do. And then, apparently we're gonna go see Miles' mom. She's gonna tell him all about it, her hot date. You know, that's actually kind of handy. Like, even without being Spider-Man. Yeah. Come up out of your roof. Just a nice little whoop. As I show me landing in a way that would break my legs. And probably other things.
This is always a handy place to change.
Will make such a difference for the community. Thank you so much for your support.
Oh, this isn't their house. This is her office. That's right. She's councilwoman?
Hey, Ma.
Bien. Siéntate. I just wanted to check in. See how you're doing. ¿Todo bien?
Fine. Everything's good. Okay. It's just a lot right now. So much to take care of in the city. Super stressed about my college essay. Pete's busy doing other stuff. And Lee. Lee's still out there. Doesn't that bother you?
Of course it bothers me. But I'm committed to making this community better. I've got to let go of things that don't serve me and focus on where I want to go, not where I've been. ¿Entiendes lo que te digo?
Yeah. But Lee? I can't just let him go.
I mean, she didn't say it would be easy. It's just that sometimes you have to.
Angela, I'm gonna have to call you back. No, how can you be locked out? You have a key. Oh. No, I understand the urgency. Let me make some calls. Okay.
Mom, do you need me to go?
Didn't you just finish telling me how busy you are?
Yeah, but I always have time for my community.
I like his mom. Seems like a really nice lady.
Okay, Ma. Where am I headed?
Harlem Cultural Center, 116th and Convent. That was my friend Angela on the phone. She's the curator, and she's trying to give a prospective donor a private tour. But the security system locked her out.
Whoops! Awkward!
Angela lined up a bunch of items for a new music exhibit, but funding fell through. And if this donor doesn't cover the costs, the museum might have to close.
I'll make sure they get in.
I was about to say something, and oh yeah, this, so I grew up in America. I grew up in a family that all spoke English. My grandpa spoke a little German to me when I started kind of learning German. Let me phrase it like that. In high school, middle school kind of time.
Now, you know I'm passionate about preserving the musical heritage of this community. But how can I donate to a museum where the security system isn't even functional?
Darren, I hear your concerns, but I assure you this museum will...
Spider-Man.
Oh, thank God. The system's locked us out and it's not responding to any input at all.
Let's see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. Need to find the control panel.
So yeah, I mean, I grew up in a family that really only spoke English. For multilingual families like they are,
There we go. Control panel.
Is it normal that they swap mid-sentence?
Gotta get inside the walls to fix them.
You know, is it normal to swap mid-sentence between English and Spanish or whatever?
Sure the alarm won't go off? EMP took out the whole system. We're all alone. Break this padlock and we're in.
So that's how Angela got locked out. Better reset the system so I can get in there and stop these guys. Not too bad. Let me fix it up real quick. Got it. But the system's still down. Gotta find the other relay boxes.
Hey, Miles. I checked in with all the feast shelters. No one has seen Martin Lee.
Thanks. Can't believe I let him get away when I could've... You know?
Could've what?
Made sure he didn't hurt anyone.
Killed him?
Right. Well, don't worry. I'll keep looking.
Must be some valuable stuff in here. These guys seem like pros. Get this back online. Nice. the system's still down. Must be more relays.
Saxon.
Gotta get past these guys without being spotted. How about the distraction key of C?
Hey, what's that? Shoot it!
Oh, come on!
Oh, it's upside down. It's so cute. Well, it's dead.
But the system's still down. Must be more relays.
What was that?
Gotta get past these guys without being spotted. How about a distraction in the key of C?
What's going on over here?
Should stay out of sight as much as I can through here.
Really? What do you think's under that drum? Like, yeah, it's not that hard to see it.
Don't you punk out on me. You could do this.
Another vent above that guy.
Who's that?
I mean, is it childish of me to want him to be in there taking a dump? Yes. Yes, it is. I refuse to apologize for it. Come on.
Miles, everything okay?
I ran into a snag, but I'm handling it.
While you're there, check out some of the instruments. Get you ready for college.
Ma, I'm going into music tech. Computers are my instruments.
Music starts with a human,
Ugh.
their instrument and their soul. When you're mixing or sampling, you have to listen close and capture that soul. Computers can't do that.
You know how old you sound right now?
Old and wise, you mean?
Okay, you gotta respect that sound design. You gotta respect that sound design of how you can go up and down in octaves and all that. That's cute. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm going ugh to music tech, I don't know. It just makes me go ugh.
Okay, getting a stronger signal now. Looks like there's one more relay to bring back online.
And back when I was a music student, you know, I was a wind player, so.
Gotta get all the way across the room.
How much time we got? A couple minutes. Grab the last few things and get ready to load them into the trucks.
Who's playing music? Who did that?
I don't think that sound would be made from hitting a piano, but okay.
Someone bumping into things.
Gotta get this last relay
Yeah,
online.
clearly there's somebody there.
Make sure these guys don't get away with any of this stuff.
Aboard! Let's roll!
Nice work, Spatterbot. Now it's my turn.
You know, do you think the investor wouldn't be very happy that you guys had a break-in?
Spider-Man, the front door's finally open. But there is a bunch of stuff missing.
It's all up back in the loading docks. And I'll make sure it stays there.
Let's get out of here, quick! Go, go, go! Boss said this would be an in and out trip. Now Spider-Man's here! Whatever! Take him out!
Tell your boss, don't go messing with my neighborhood!
Oh, rip your limbs off, Spider!
You know what I mean? Like, the guy was going, ugh, I don't know. I mean, you guys have a non-functioning security system. Is it better to go, oh, it's fine, we were just getting robbed, you know? And I know somebody would say, well, you can't control a robbery. Yeah, but you're in a place where robberies are more, you know, you're in a place that robberies are happening. That would drive down values and whatnot, or, you know, the transfer investments that, I don't know.
gotta stop those trucks.
You know, I just noticed that that's called his Venom. And
Pick one for now.
Peter will eventually be getting the symbiote named Venom.
Guys, you're not getting away.
I don't know, I think that's funny. I like wordplay, leave me alone.
Throw something at him! Anything! Don't play with this!
Really? I mean, that drum's fucked. Just saying.
Okay by me.
You know, you flew through the cab of that truck. You could have just hit the brake.
Funky drummer.
They only recovered items from one truck? What a mess. Sorry, Angela. This is a deal breaker. No.
Yeah, see, it's not safe, so you wouldn't donate or whatever. I don't know.
Best hope for a big donor.
There's still the fundraising gala.
If we don't find that second truck, there is no exhibit. Without an exhibit, there is no gala. Without a gala, the museum will have to close.
That won't happen. I promise. Here.
This belonged to Clyde Stubblefield.
Okay.
The original funky drummer.
You couldn't come up with a better name for your
You know how
fictitious
often
drummer?
his rhythms were sampled. He was so influential. A direct line from funk to hip-hop. Thank you.
And don't worry, I'll find the rest of those items.
Really, you pick funk? You don't go... I mean, you're in New York and Harlem. You don't go back to the old jazz days?
I should check in with Pete.
I really hope you guys don't hear me breathing heavily into my microphone. My mic keeps picking up something. Not sure if it's like my fan in the background or what, but...
Hey, bro, you have a sec?
Of course. Actually, Harry's calling. I have to take this. Catch up later?
Oh, sure, man. Later.
The suit is so cool, but it's I gotta change it. It hurts my eyes.
Doc Connors yet, but I could use an extra set of eyes.
On my way. Have you heard anything from MJ? You said she's stopping by his house, right?
Nothing yet. She told me she'd call when she got there.
Let's hope he's just taking a sick day.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna check her office. Just come by when you can.
I love this stuff, you know, the whole, you know, different animation style, but just the jitteriness hurts my eyes. Super cool, though. Oh, Spider-Punk. Oh, let's go back to the advanced suit for a little bit. I'm going to be kind of dipping around in different suits, but I feel like going to classic for a little bit. Oh, what to go and play with. Okay, that means we've already completed that one. I understand. I mean, have we done all the quests from Marco? I don't know why. It just looks like there's not that many markers on the map. I feel like there should be more. Grab some of that.
Hey friends, I have got a very special episode for you today. Here to dish about all things going on in Harlem recently is the incredible and brilliant Councilwoman Rio Morales.
Yeah, Councilwoman.
Good to be back, Danica. So, we've been seeing reports of an attempted robbery in Harlem, unfortunately. But the Harlem Cultural Center is home to artifacts from resilient musicians of color. What better way to honor them than to be equally resilient?
I hate terms like those.
If there's one thing I love,
I get it. It's important for the history and all that. The country has a history of...
or Spider-Man. You'd think they'd learn to plan for both. Right? So Spider-Man was on the scene. That's great. Think he's handsome under that mask? That's what they say. Well, New York wouldn't be the same without him. Thanks, Rio. Give it up for Rio Morales, who graciously lent us her time. Any advice for our audience before we head out? If you need help, ask for it. No one important will judge you. Promise. Oh, I couldn't have said it better myself. Danica out!
Damn it, I can't get high enough. What was I about to say? Nah, I hate that whole, he's like, oh, great musicians of color. I get it. America has a racist past. Really, how many? A lot of places have a racist past. But again, with the fact that, with the way that the races break down in the U.S., it's pretty much black-white with some other ethnicities thrown in there, if we're speaking statistically. So again, it's one of those things. I understand the need. I'm trying to think how to phrase this. I understand the need to go, oh, well, there were so many great, you know, like black musicians and whatever. I'm like, okay. I mean, but to people who love music and to people who, and I guess maybe that's why it's odd to me, is just as a guy who, what the hell is that? Is that a spider bot? You know, as a guy who loves music, I really love jazz too. You know, I think back at, you know, the great jazz musicians, you know, Dizzy Gillespie and whatnot. I don't know why Dizzy Gillespie was the first one that I haven't listened to Dizzy in a long time, but you know, just that entire genre of music. Try it for one more time. See what the hell. There we go.
Hey, little buddy.
I just totally lost my train of thought. No, what I'm trying to say is I understand why people think it's so important to go, oh, well, they're, you know, there are so many famous, you know, black musicians, black this, that, the other thing. But it's just going, oh, well, they're musicians of color. No, they're a musician who was black. I've always thought, isn't that the way we should think about it? That it's not different being black. It's just, yeah, it's just a thing of what they are. You know, it's like let's look at, you know, them as a musician first, and then their race. I don't know. And again, then it's such a hard thing to talk about because it's going to be, well, AJ, you're white. Of course you say that. Okay, so you know, okay, then I'm not allowed to have any opinion on it, and then it's a whole, yeah, it's a whole fucking thing.
Good job. Even
High five.
If you are getting slow.
High five.
I'm not.
Come on, do it. Do it, Yuri. Bitch. I don't know. Whenever my sermon on Kate, we all just get along. Now, whatever my sermon continues, yeah, it's just, I think it's reductive to go, oh, musician of color. I also feel like, you know, aren't you in a weird way saying colored person when you're like person of color? I'm like, it's the same thing. Oh, well, it doesn't have the negative connotation. Okay, but whenever you say that, I think of the other. I'm going down a can of worms that I really don't like to go into in this channel when I can avoid it. Not saying I never do.
Hello, governor.
I don't know. Last thing I'll say on it, it's essentially what I'm saying is it's I don't know. I think we move forward together, especially nowadays, by trying to focus on, you know, things that make us similar as opposed to the fighting and talking about, you know, oh, well, this was, you know, it was once bad, so it's always bad. No, let's agree it's way better now than it was, and hey, let's, you know, yeah, there's still work to do, quote unquote, but we can,
Does not care for traffic laws.
you know, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I'm saying everyone take a chill pill, be nice to each other, and don't be an asshole. There you go. That's what I'm saying.
One up for the good guys.
All right. Well, now that I've offended a good chunk of the country, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to close out here. Social media, you find all that stuff down in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the... Excuse me. It's that burrito coming back up. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, guys, I'm out.
Gotcha.